Hi guys, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me. So today I'm making another card for a challenge that I'm a design team member for, and I'm making this cute little Hello Foxy pop-up card. You can read about this challenge on my blog, which I shall link below. Let's get started. The die cut of the fox that I'm using is from the Silhouette Design Store, and I pre-cut the pieces out on my Silhouette Cameo and paper pieced it all together. She's very cute. The pop-up mechanism that I'm using is from Karen Burniston's pop-up set called the Catherine Label Die Set, and I'm just using the pop-up mechanism part for this card. I've got the other card pieces here. I've got a folded craft note card, 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch with a circle cut. I've got a brown piece here that's been embossed with a wood grain embossing folder, and I've got these other pieces here that I'm going to layer the fox onto, and that's going to be the part of the card that pops up. I'm wanting the card to look like the little fox is in a tree stump and she's peering through the hole. I've gone ahead and glued down the wood grain embossed piece to the front of the card. I've also glued the fox down onto her layering pieces, and I'm just putting it in position to work out the best placement for the pop-up mechanism. I've got the pop-up mechanism part here, and I'm going to fold along the score lines. They're all mountain folds. Now, Karen Burniston does have a very in-depth assembly tutorial for her Catherine Label die set. It goes into more detail than what I'm doing here. I will link that tutorial down below. I'm just burnishing all the folds here with my bone folder, making sure they're good and crisp, and this helps with the mechanism working correctly. I'm going to put some glue on this end tab here, and I'm using Tombow Mono Adhesive glue. This is the first time I've actually used this glue, and I'm very happy with it. It sets up very quickly, which is good when you're making a card with a mechanism inside it. And if you don't want to use double-sided tape, it's a good alternative. So I'm just getting the mechanism here and the card, and I'm working out my placement of where I want it to go. I'm putting some glue on this small triangle flap here, and that will get stuck down. And I'm also going to be using my bone folder just to reinforce the fold and also where the glue is, just to make sure it sticks well. Doing the same with this flap here, and that's going to adhere to the back of the card. And I'm doing the same with my bone folder there, just to make sure that the glue takes really good hold. And you can see the mechanism and how it works there. And now it's time to put the fox in position, and I'm going to put glue on that small tab there and stick that down. So the fox is in position in the card now, and I'm just going to leave it for the glue to dry and work on the front of the card. And I've die cut out the leafy frame die from Simon Says Stamp, and I'm sticking that down onto the front of the card. And I'm happy with how that's looking. I'm also pushing up the mechanism. This works the fold so that the mechanism gets used to the action that it needs to be doing. So I've got this wood grain piece of embossed card, and you can see it's got a piece cut out of it. And what this is actually a workaround, because I had left a decision too late as to what I was going to do, and I had to sit there and figure out a solution. And this was my solution, and we all get caught like that. Sometimes when we're making a card, we get caught up with what we're doing and forget about the next step, which is what happened to me here. But I'm pretty happy with my solution, and the card still looks nice for me, and the fix is not noticeable at all. So I'm just thinking about where I'm going to put the sentiment, and I'm looking on the inside of the card, and I'm deciding that it needs a little bit more, so I decide to cut another leafy frame from the Simon Says Stamp die, and I'm going to put that in behind the fox. And I just had to snip a bit of that die open so that I could put it around the mechanism. I'm just testing it here just to see if it's going to work. And then I shall put some glue on it and stick it down. So I'm just using Gina K Connect glue. This glue gives you a little bit more wriggle room, so I didn't use the Tombow Mono Adhesive with this part. So I'm just putting a few dots of glue here and there. And I'm just manoeuvring it around the mechanism and sticking it down. And of course this would have been easier if I'd put those two backing pieces in before the mechanism. But as I said, this was a workaround. With everything stuck down, I'm just testing the mechanism of the card, making sure I'm happy with it. It is hard to see on the camera, and so I'll just move it to the side for you so you can see that when the card opens, the fox does move up. And I've gone ahead now and I'm sticking down my little sentiment for the front that says a little note to say. And inside the card it's going to say, "Hello Foxy." And I'm just working out my placement for that. It's such a cute little fox. So I decide I'm happy with that placement and I go ahead and stick it all down. And there's room there just below Foxy to write a small message. So there we go guys, this card is now finished. I did actually put some bling on the front of the card and inside near the fox, and that shows that in the final pictures. If you'd like to head on over to my blog, there'll be an entry there which explains a bit more about the challenge that this card was made for. And if you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would really love that. I do plan to keep on doing videos in 2019 and I so appreciate your support. Thanks very much for watching today guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye for now.